Yes, good morning, girls.
Morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ma'am.
Mariam was taking the class from that time.
No, ma'am, still clarifying the doubt what.
Towards, right? Tell me. Yes, speak, ma. Mariam. Yes, Mariam, tell. Your voice is not audible, ma. Your voice is breaking. Mariam.
Ma'am, now?
Now clear, ma. Yes, something was telling, tell. Yes, Mariam. You was explaining something, I think so, Mariam. Right, Mariam?
Yes, ma'am. Actually, we were having a doubt in our homework question number 3 and 2, which you gave the day before yesterday, right?
Okay, right.
So I was not understanding, so I was asking her.
Okay,
That's
okay. Now, Sarah is taking the class today.
taking means?
Means today what? I'm going to explain that you are going to explain today problems.
Ma'am, how will I explain? And why?
The host, no, that's why I'm asking.
No. I guess
No, you
I
are
will
the
make
host.
you host, ma'am. I will make you host, ma'am.
So you are the co-host, Sarah? Yes, Sarah. You are the co-host.
No, ma'am, I don't know how it came. I make you. I just made you host. I don't know how it became me co-host.
Mariam know better, I think so.
I will make
Mariam
Mariam
bint
co-host.
Abdullah. What,
Excuse
Mariam?
me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, actually, yesterday was some connectivity problem in my area, so I didn't hear your class. I'm actually confused in this fifth problem, first entry.
Just a minute, ma'am. Fifth one, first entry.
Yes, in modern approach, that everything is deducted from the capital with the first entry. Then in this entry, how can we deduct proceed with the another problem? Here, first entry is not commenced business with cash.
Right, ma. See, everything we are not subtracting or adding to the capital. Just where the capital is affecting, there only we are showing the effect to the capital account. Okay? Like as I said you that whatever the expenses or incomes will be there of the business, it will affect the capital account. That's why that effect we are showing to the capital account. But remaining things we are not showing, no?
Okay.
So coming to the first entry, let me speak first.
Okay, ma'am.
Coming to the first entry, they have given that building purchase payment made through means payment made through check. Here, when they are purchasing the building, they are making the payment from the bank. So here, when they are purchasing the building, your building account is increasing. That's why to the building account, we are writing the amount and under the building account. And here they are making the payment through check. That's why here the bank balance will decrease by that amount. Why will show the effect to the capital account here?
Okay.
See, whatever the capital will be there, capital is nothing but whatever the owner is investing the amount, that only is nothing but the capital. So it may be in the cash form or it may be in the bank form, means in the check, in the bank balance also he will have, no?
Yes, ma'am.
It's not
Ma'am,
necessary
in
that
the
every time.
seventh one? Yeah, ma'am, I
Seventh,
understood.
seventh one gave a check to supplier as advance. It means that
Yes.
they are giving the advance to the supplier.
Yes.
Supplier means
Yes.
what? When the business people have to give the money to the outsiders, then they are called as a creditors, right? So
Yes.
when we are giving the check, that time what is happening? A check they are giving, they are not giving the cash. So when we are giving the check, that time the bank balance will decrease. That's why under the bank account we are subtracting the amount. As well as we are writing under the creditors. Why? Because whatever the creditors amount is there, out of that the amount is decreasing. Coming to the supplier, supplier means we are the creditors to them. That's why
Yes.
what we are doing, and the creditors also we are subtracting the amount. Right?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, and this rent outstanding?
Rent outstanding. Rent outstanding means we have to pay the amount.
Yes.
Correct? So here, whenever the rent outstanding is there, here we have to pay the amount. So when we have to pay the amount, we are the creditors here. That's why what we are doing under creditors, we are writing the amount. Under
Okay.
creditors, here this amount is increasing by 500. Sorry, this 500 only given. No, yeah. And here compulsory afterwards also from the owner only have to pay the amount. No, that's why under capital we are showing this effect.
Okay, ma'am. And this cash and sales, cash sales and cash purchases?
Cash sales is nothing but they are selling the goods for the cash. Means when we are selling the goods, from the business goods are going. When the from the
Yes.
business goods are going, that time stock is decreasing.
Yes.
Whatever the goods will be there, out of that some stock they are selling. So when they are selling, the stock is decreasing. That's why under stock we are writing minus that amount. And when we are selling, we are receiving the cash. Cash is coming to the business. That's why under cash we are writing that amount as addition as plus 10,000.
Yes. And vice versa to cash purchases.
Yeah, yeah,
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am, am I audible now?
yeah, yeah.
Actually, due to some network problem, I got logged out.
Okay, okay.
Uh, I was not taking the class. Just some girl is having the
No
doubt that
problem. See,
question.
I'm very
So,
happy that you are doing this thing. It's not necessary that, see, sometimes what will happen, right? It's not necessary that when I'm explaining that every student should this. Already I said you in the first class also. You are clarifying the doubts, which is very good thing, no? And I'll appreciate this thing. I'll not discourage you. I'll appreciate this thing.
so no, I was just a little bit
No
confused
problem,
that
ma. No problem. No problem. I'm appreciating what
something
I'm saying.
is
It's
I have
good thing.
something get wrong because suddenly
No,
I
no,
was
nothing.
disconnected due to network connection. That's the reason
Okay,
I.
okay. No, when I entered the session, that time when I have seen that accountancy part is going on, I thought that who is taking the accountancy part?
Nobody. I was just sharing a pic which I have done in the rough work network problem.
No problem. Now the doubts clarified. Yesterday, actually, I thought of clarifying the doubts. Yesterday, I said no that at the
Yes,
end of the class I'll clarify. But as you have seen, that time was not there.
yeah, ma'am.
Till
Yes.
11 to like that, I have taken the class. Time was not there. Night time was not sufficient. That's why I did not go to that problem. Right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Okay. Now, shall we proceed the problems?
yes.
Ma'am,
So
I guess
yesterday,
you can only change co-host. So make Mariam if you want. Hello, ma'am.
सारा वीक
yeah,
को
yeah,
ही
yeah,
रहने
yeah.
दो मेरे पास नेटवर्क बहुत आ रहा जा रहा है सारा वीक को ही रहने दो
Okay, then I will do.
Then let it be, ma.
Ma'am,
Okay.
actually, I am also having one doubting question. I will just say you
Which,
question.
which one? Tell me.
Ma'am, depreciate furniture by 10% for 1 year. How to do this 10%?
Which one? Which one you are asking me?
This is question number 3 from chapter 1.
1 minute, ma. Depreciate furniture by 10% for 1 year. Depreciate furniture means here, as you can see here, they have given, I think so, furniture amount. In the first sentence, they have given no furniture amount. How much they have given? Furniture amount
Plus
50,000 they have
5,000.
given.
50.
So as we have discussed earlier also, that whatever the assets will be there, it will decrease. So whatever the market value will be there, that they will not take, only the cost price they will take. So what they will do every year, some amount they will depreciate, means the value of the assets will be decrease, right? The value of
Yes.
the assets will decrease. That's why what they will do every year, they will subtract some amount, like suppose 10% sometimes they will take, sometimes they will take 20%, like this some amount they will decrease from the assets. So this effect where you have to show means whenever the asset value will decrease, obviously it will decrease the capital amount.
Yes.
Whenever the asset value will decrease, obviously it will affect the capital account. That's why what we should do, under capital we should subtract that amount, as well as we have to subtract from the furniture.
Yes.
Okay.
So how 10% we will subtract means we have to
10%
multiply
means,
by.
what we should do means, as you can see here, furniture value, they have given it as 5,000, right?
Yes.
In the first sentence, they have given no furniture value as 5,000.
Yes.
5,000 into 10 by 100 you should do. 5,000 into 10 by 100 when you will do, I think so it will come as 500.
Yes.
500 amount you have to subtract
Yes.
from the capital and you have to subtract from the furniture.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
And also, ma'am, in that question only, cash received from J, it is cash received from J, rupees 5,300. Discount allowed at rupees 300. Allowed
Means we are allowing the discount to them.
means we are giving them.
Yeah.
So our cash will go, na? Hello, ma'am.
Yes, ma. I'm audible now.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Due to
ma'am.
some tech,
Yes, ma'am.
due to some network issue, might got disconnected. Okay, ma. Yes, something you was asking me.
Yeah, ma'am.
Huh.
Sure. Discount allowed above that question.
What they have given here, cash received from J, rupees 5,300, discount allowed 300. Means here they are receiving the cash from J. Okay. So when they are receiving the cash amount will increase, as well as the capital amount also will increase. So when we are receiving the cash, that time what we are doing, we are allowing the discount to him. We are allowing the discount to him. So when we are allowing the discount, that time what is happening here?
Cash
For us,
will go.
300. Yeah, for us, 300 is decreasing.
Okay.
Like suppose one example I'll give. Suppose if you are going to purchase the dress, suppose the dress costs rupees 1,000. Okay. If he is giving 10% discount to us, so we will get the dress at 900, right?
Yes.
So that 100 rupees is a income or loss for the business? For the
For
shop person,
businessman,
for the businessman, it is a profit or loss?
Loss.
loss.
So in the same way here also what we should do when we are allowing the discount to him, that time the amount will decrease from the cash as well as it will decrease the amount from the capital.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And ma'am, one more thing. Here, first sentence, first transaction, commenced business with cash, 80,000. Then stock, furniture, everything we buy. So here, when we are taking 80,000 in cash, we should add. Then we have to also subtract also, right? To minus 20,000, minus 12,000
Why
from
you will
cash.
separate? What you should do means commenced business with cash, stock, furniture they have given, no? So when you are making the columns, you have to make the column for the cash, stock and furniture.
Yeah, in there we should add. In stock,
And
You
we
have
should
to
add
write, you
together,
have to add, right?
after
You
adding, we
have
need
to
to,
add the
the
same
sum will
amount.
be taken in
The sum
capital.
will be as capital.
Yes.
Okay.
And also in question number 2.
Question number 2, yeah, deposited in bank.
Yeah. Sold. No, not in this. Question number 2. Question number 2.
Question number 2, okay.
third transaction, sold goods on credit on Abhishek or Abhijit something, cost rupees 17,500. Whereas another amount is also written, that is what will say 20,000.
No.
So what should we do? Two costs are written, two prices.
Yeah, two prices they have given. No, actually, what they have given here, first sold goods on credit to Abhijit they have given. So when we are selling the goods, that time what is happening here? The goods
On
are
loan we are giving credit.
means,
Goods are going and the cash are.
here goods are going and Abhijit become the
Creditor.
debtor for us. Abhijit is becoming the creditor for us,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Ma'am,
So
I
what
have
we should do?
completed this second question, and my answer is 1,75,000.
See,
Yes,
earlier
ma'am.
also
I
1
too
minute.
got the same.
Earlier also what I said you. Earlier also I said you that
cut कर देती क्या meeting?
I'm not having the solution in my hand. That by seeing that whether it is right or wrong, I can't say until or unless I will not do the problem. I don't know the answer of that.
So, ma'am,
here,
we have to minus 20,000 in creditors.
First, let me speak. Let me complete the doubt. Now, just now you asked that cost price they have given 17,500 and amount they have given it as 20,000. So when we are selling the goods on the credit basis, that time what will happen? The data's amount will increase, right?
Yes.
Here the data's
Ma'am,
amount
we are by 1 second, ma'am. I'm having doubt. We are solding goods and selling goods to Abhijit.
Yeah.
But on credit means how? Means we are giving him, we are selling now, so we are getting money.
We are not getting the money on credit basis means that person will pay later amount to us.
Not immediately.
That person will give later amount. Immediately is not giving the cash. That's why here he become that person became the debtor for us. That's why the debtor amount will increase by what amount they have given here? 20,000. Right?
Yes.
So when we are selling the goods, that time what is happening? Our stock is decreasing. Our stock is decreasing. When we are selling the goods, that time our stock is decreasing. Our stock is decreasing by how much? 17,500.
Okay, so that price was for goods.
Yeah. So what we should do means under stock, you should write it as minus 17,500. Under data, we should write it as plus 20,000.
Okay.
Any doubt? Any doubt in this?
Ma'am, can't we write 100?
1 minute, let me complete first this one. So what I said just now, what you should do under stock, you should write it as minus 17,500. Again, under data, you should write it as plus 20,000. Clear, understood?
Yes, ma'am, understood.
Now you see, actually the cost of the goods is 17,500 and the goods value is 20,000. So 20,000 minus 17,500 will be how much?
20,000 minus
500.
It is 2,500. 2,500 is a profit for the business, right?
Yes.
This 2,500 we should add to the capital.
1 second, I'm sorry, but 1 second, please.
Once again, I should repeat
I'm
this.
having the same doubt.
1 minute. I should repeat once again this one.
Yes.
What I said here, they sold the goods to Abhijit. So when we are selling the goods on credit to Abhijit, Abhijit became the debtor. That's why to the debtor's account, we should add 20,000, right? This is the first. Second thing, when we are selling the goods, our goods stock, whatever the stock will be there, the stock will decrease. How much stock is decreasing? The cost of the goods is 17,500. That's why under stock, we are writing it as minus 17,500. Okay?
Yes.
So as you know that the value of the goods is 17,500, but they are selling for 20,000. So here the business people, they are getting the profit. How much profit they are getting? 2,500. This profit, we have to show the effect under the capital account.
Okay, yes.
Okay? Understood
Yes.
now?
Yes,
Finished?
Yeah, but ma'am, once again, but in that question only, cash received from Abhi, again we are receiving cash of 20.
So actually your dates they have not mentioned. As you can see here, dates they have not mentioned, right?
Yes.
Dates they have not mentioned. So we suppose if you are assuming that, suppose today date is 12th, no?
Yes.
Let's take the example that on 12th January, we are selling the goods to Abhijit.
Yes.
15th January we are receiving the amount from Abhijit, right?
Yes.
3 days gap is there. No? So first what we have done, we have shown the effect under the debtors and we have shown the effect under the stock. Now here cash received from Abhijit they have given. No? So what you should do means under cash, you should write there plus 20,000 because we are receiving the cash. Cash is coming to us, right?
Yes, plus
And coming
20,000.
to Abhijit, who is Abhijit now here for us? He is a debtor for us.
Yes,
Abhijit
yes,
is a debtor for us. That's why what we should do under debtors, we should subtract that minus 20,000.
yes, understood.
Over? Finished?
Yes, understood. Thank you,
Now shall
ma'am.
we proceed for the next one?
Yes, sure.
Okay, ma. So yesterday till where we stopped?
We did
Which-
11th question.
Yesterday up to 11th problem you have completed, no?
Yes.
Now 12th one, ma. 12th one. Drawn the format. Finished. Shall I start? What girls? Shall I start?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, ma. So as you can see, first one,
Wait.
heading what you are writing? Journal of Bhagwan you
Please
write.
share the question on screen.
Oh, Bhagwan.
Okay, 1 minute. I'm starting the video. Now, as you can see this question, they have given that journalize the following transaction in the books of Bhagwan. Coming to first transaction, they have given that paid interest of rupees 500 to Sridhar on loan taken from him. Means here what they are doing? They are paying the interest. To whom they are paying the interest? To the Sridhar loan account. From the Sridhar, they have taken the loan. On that, they are paying the interest, right? So when we are paying the interest, what is going from the business?
Cash.
Cash is going. In which form we are paying?
Yes.
We are paying in the form of the interest. So entry will come as interest on Sridhar loan account, debtor. Interest on Sridhar's loan account, debtor. To cash account. Interest on Sridhar's loan account, debtor. To cash account. Finished?
Yes.
Being interest paid to Sridhar on loan.
Yes, ma'am.
Being interest paid to Sridhar on loan.
An amount 500, ma'am.
Yeah. Finished?
Yes.
The next you see, received rupees 425 from Kiran, whose account was written bad previously. Yeah, this is nothing but
She's
bad
coming.
debts recovered. It is nothing but bad debts recovered. So bad debts recovered means what we are getting here? We are getting the cash. No, cash is coming now when we are recovering.
Yes.
We are getting the cash, right? So
Yes.
entry will come as cash account debtor, cash account
Bad
debtor
debt
to bad debts recovered account.
recovered account.
Cash account data to bad debts recovered account. Amount also you have written.
Yes. 420.
Next one also you draw the format journal entries.
Ma'am, in narration, what should we write?
Being bad debts recovered. Being bad debts recovered from Kiran. Amount is 425. Finished?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Now for the next also draw the format. Finished?
Yes, ma'am.
Now see ma, next one. They have given that a fire occurred on 20th March 2013 and stock of rupees 25,000 was destroyed. The insurance company accepted a claim for rupees 22,000. Understood this question? What they have given? Due to the fire, the stock of 20,000, 25,000 was destroyed. And for that, insurance company, they are giving the claim to us, that is nothing but 22,000, right?
Yes.
So for this entry, you have to write. So coming to the loss. Loss as what is the rule of the nominal account?
Debit all
Debit
expenses and
all expenses and
Debit
loss.
all expenses and
Debit all
losses.
expenses.
So debit all expense and losses. So this is a loss for the business note. That's why what we should do? Loss we have to debit. So entry will come as loss of goods account debtor. Loss of goods account debtor. To purchases account. To purchases account. Amount 25,000.
purchases account. Why, ma'am?
Why? Because here whatever the goods are there, goods are going, no? So instead of goods, what we are doing? We are writing it as a purchase.
Purchase.
Okay.
Date also we
Yes.
have to write, ma'am.
What? Date? No need. In the date column, you can write the date. Yes. Date they have mentioned, no? Year, first you write the year, then month, then date. Finished?
Yes, ma'am.
Under that only you write. Here insurance company, they are giving a claim to us, no?
Yes.
Right? We are getting the money, no? Yes, or no?
Yes.
Insurance claim we are getting, no?
Yes.
That's why what we should do, this we have to debit. So write the entry as under that only. For that narration, you should not write just now we have sent, no? For that narration, no need to write. For this, again down you write insurance company account debtor. Insurance company account debtor.
Yes, ma'am.
Insurance company account debtor. How much insurance company is giving the claim to us?
22,000.
Write down 22,000. Written?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, as you can see here, actually the loss of the business is 25,000, but out of that, the insurance claim they are paying only 22,000, right? Yes or no?
Yes,
Total
ma'am.
is 25,000, but the insurance company they are giving the amount of only 22,000, right?
Till 3,000.
And what about the 3,000? 3,000 is the loss for the, right? 3,000 is the loss for the business. So as per the rule of the nominal account, debit all expenses and losses. So this is a loss for the business. That's why loss account also we have to debit. So right after that, you have written no insurance company account debtor.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
Insurance account data to
Insurance company account debtor, profit and loss account debtor. Insurance company account debtor, profit and loss account debtor. Insurance company account debtor 22,000. Insurance company account debtor 22,000. Profit and loss account debtor 3,000. To loss of goods account. To loss of goods account data. Sorry, to loss of goods account 25,000. Written?
Ma'am, narration for both the entries, please.
Both the entries narration you should write as
To
being
loss,
loss of goods. Again, I'm repeating the full entry. I'm repeating. First, I said that loss of goods account data to purchase account amount 25,000, right? Then under that, I asked you to write as insurance company account data 22,000, profit and loss account data 3,000, to loss of goods account 25,000. Now narration is being loss of goods, and insurance company admitting the claim, admitting the claim, admitting the claim, partly, 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 partly brought into account, partly brought into account, brought into account, brought into account,
BROUGHT.
BROUGHT, brought into account.
Yeah, ma'am.
Finished? So next one, you see what they have given here. Next one, what they have given. What is the question? Next one. Hmm. 1 minute, my
Wages 450.
next they have given that wages rupees 450 were paid for erection of plant. So yesterday what I said, whenever the paid word will be there, what we should do? What we should do? Whenever we have to credit the, what we have to credit whenever the paid word will be there? Huh? We have to credit the
Cash.
account. In which form we are paying? They are paying in the form of wages. Coming to the wages, wages is an expense, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
So entry will come as wages for erection of plant account data.
Ma'am, repeat it once.
Wages for erection of plant account data. Wages for erection of plant account data to cash account.
Wages for reduction of
Deduction, not erection. RERECTION. Erection. Coming to the amount is 22,000.
450, no, ma'am.
wages for erection account data.
Sorry, yeah, 450. Amount is 450.
Wages of erection account data to
Cash account. To cash account. Being wages paid for erection of plant.
Ma'am, can you repeat once?
Wages for erection of plant account data. Wages for erection of plant account data to cash account. Narration. Being wages paid for erection of plant.
Please mute yourself.
Yes, ma. So much disturbance is coming. Finished?
yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now see, 14th one. They have given that Ramakant Trivedi had the following assets and liabilities on 1st April 2013. Here they have given the assets and some liabilities.
And
as you
14th
can
is
see,
over.
13th finished, no? 14th one we are doing. Yes, ma. Now 14th one, as you can see clearly, they have given that pass the necessary opening entry. We are writing here opening entry. As you know, the equation assets is equal to liabilities plus capital, right? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Accounting equation is nothing but
Accounting
assets is
equation.
equal to liabilities,
Liabilities plus
But
capital.
here capital they have not given, right? Here capital is not given. So what we should do means assets minus liabilities. When we'll do, you will get the capital here. So for this, first you draw the format of journal entry. You draw the format of journal entry. Written?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
You have drawn the entry?
Yes, yes.
Shall I show on the paper or you will draw? If I'll say means you will write.
On paper.
Show on paper, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am. Just a minute. This was there in the inter first year. You remembered, girls, this one opening entry.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
The 2 marks in the 2 marks bit it was there. So
Ma'am, your camera is stuck.
1 minute. Now see what we should do means for the solution. As you know, first column is for date,
Date,
particulars, LF, debit amount rupees, credit amount rupees. Okay. So in this problem they have given the date, no? Yes or no? So under date, what I am doing, first I am writing the year, it is nothing but 2013, and coming to the month is April, date is 1st. Okay, 1st April. So as you can see, first they have given it as cash in hand.
Yes.
Coming to the first one is cash in hand. Coming to the cash in hand, it is nothing but the asset, right? That's why
Yes.
what I'm doing, asset we have to debit. So first I'm writing it as cash in hand account debtor.
Ma'am,
Cash
show in plain paper.
Actually, ma'am, from these many days I was little bit busy in my house. My brother marriage was going on. I was busy. That's why that much time I did not get for sort outing the papers or the pen, whatever I'm waiting on that I'm showing. Now finished everything. From tomorrow onwards, I'll show on the white paper. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
So cash in hand account debtor. So coming to the cash in hand, amount is how much? 800. So in the debit column, I'm writing it as 800. The next you see they have given it as cash at bank. So under particulars column, I'm writing it as
Cash at bank.
Account debtor. Coming to the cash at bank amount is how much?
15,600.
15,600.
The next they have given it as stock. Coming to the stock also asset. So after that I'm writing it as stock account debtor. Coming to the stock amount is
15,000.
15,000.
So under debit column, I'm writing the amount as 15,000. The next is furniture and fixtures. So furniture and fixtures also asset. That also I'm debiting. Furniture and fixtures account debtor. Amount is 9,600. The next is given plant and machinery. Plant and machinery also asset. That also I'm debiting.
9,000.
Coming to the plant and machinery amount is 30,000.
30,000.
Amount is 30,000. The next they have given sundry debtors. Coming to sundry debtors, this is also asset. So after plant and machinery, I'm writing it as sundry debtors account debtor. So coming to sundry debtors,
8,000.
is 8,000.
8,000.
Amount is 8,000. Now next they have given it as creditors and bills payable. These two also liabilities, right?
It's credit.
So what I should be doing, I'm crediting that. Crediting means whenever we are crediting, we have to use the word as to.
Yes.
So I left some space here. I left the space under the left hand side and I'm writing it as 2. So coming to this, first they have given sundry creditors. So 2 sundry creditors. Coming to creditors amount is 8,000. This 8,000 I'm writing at the credit side. The next they have given it as bills payable. To bills payable. Coming to bills payable amount is 5,000.
5,000.
Credit side. And now what we should do means we have to write the capital. So after the bills payable, I'm writing it as to capital account. After the bills payable, I'm writing it as to capital account.
Yes.
Okay. Now
Yes.
for narration, I'm leaving the space here 2 lines, and at that I'm writing it as sorry, assets minus liabilities is equal to capital. Okay. Now I think so. I said you to that compulsory you should sit along with your calculators, right?
64,000.
So asset total is coming as 64,000.
No, 79,000.
79,000.
So asset side is coming as 79.
79,000.
Coming to liabilities when we are adding amount
13,000.
is coming as 13,000. 79,000 minus, sorry, 79,000 minus
66,000.
66,000.
amount is coming as 66,000. So capital account, we should write the amount as 66,000. Okay. Any doubt in this?
You do.
No, ma'am.
Any doubt? Like this you should do, and narration also I'll tell that what you have to write. First you copy this one.
Mute yourself.
Finish, ma'am.
Finished? Now
Ma'am, to
narration.
capital we have to write
Yes.
66,000.
answer.
Capital account you should write there 66,000. Finished?
Yes, ma'am.
Write down. Narration, write down. Being opening balance of assets. Being opening balance of assets.
Ma'am, where we have to write this?
Narration. After capital, you should write narration. After capital, you should write the narration. Being the opening balance of assets.
Being the opening balance of
Assets and liabilities.
Yes.
And liabilities. Comma, capital taken as balancing figure. Capital taken as balancing figure.
Over.
Finish? Now, next problem you see. Coming to the next problem, they have given here
Trial balance.
trial balance. So for the trial balance, still I did not give any explanation, right? So about the trial balance, right now I'm giving the explanation, and somewhat notes also I'll give for the trial balance, then we'll do the problem. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
So, as you know, girls, the fundamental principle of double entry system is what? The main fundamental principle of double entry system is nothing but for every debit, there will be a corresponding credit, right?
Yes.
Are you, what
Yes.
again I'm repeating?
Yes,
I'm
ma'am.
repeating, just listen what I said. The fundamental principle of double entry system is that for every debit, there will be a corresponding credit.
Credit
It
aspect.
is that for every debit, there will be a corresponding credit. Whatever we are debiting, whatever the amount we are debiting, for that the corresponding credit equal amount will be there. Means as you are seeing that whenever we are writing the journal entries, we are debiting one account and we are crediting the account. Another account. Whenever we are debiting and crediting, with the same amounts only we are debiting and crediting, no?
Yes.
That's why whenever we are doing this calculation, means whenever we are doing the sum total of debit amounts, we are doing that time, it should be equal to the sum of credit total. Again, I'm repeating, whenever we are doing the sum of debit amounts, it must be equal to the sum of credit amounts. It means that what they will do means how they will do the checking, as we have discussed at the accounting cycle, it is nothing but from the journal entries or from the subsidiary books will post into the ledger. From the ledger, whatever the balancing figure will be there, that will brought into the trial balance. Means coming to a trial balance is nothing but trial balance is a statement. Coming to the trial balance is
Asset is equals to liabilities.
no.
Both the balances tally.
Said here, coming to the trial balance is a statement of debit and credit totals. Coming to the trial balance is a statement which containing the statement that debit and credit totals or the balances extracted from the ledger accounts. Balances extracted from the ledger accounts with a view to test the arithmetical accuracy of the books. It means that whatever the amounts we have brought into the ledger, that totals will be there, no? Either they will take the totals, otherwise they will take the balancing figure there. So that must be equal to the debit to the credit. Why they will do this? Because to check the accuracy. Accuracy means what? Arithmetical accuracy means what?
Exactly.
Whether it is correct or not. For that purpose, they will prepare the trial balance. So whenever we are preparing the trial balance, the two sides means the debit side must be equal to the credit side. For that purpose, they will prepare. Suppose if the debit side and credit side are same, then it means that the arithmetical accuracy of the accounts is correct. Means whenever the two sides are coming same, it means that there is no mistake and we can proceed for the final accounts. Means we can prepare the financial statements there. Suppose if the two sides also not coming same, it means that there is some more error. Some error is there. That error they will find out why it's not tallying, like that checking they will do. For that purpose, they'll prepare the trial balance. Are you getting? Again, I'm repeating, as per the rule of the double entry system, for every debit, there is a corresponding credit. That's why whenever we're debiting one account means with the same amount, we'll credit the another account also. So for this purpose, what we are doing, we are preparing the trial balance. When we are, whatever the balances will be there of the ledger account, that will brought into the trial balance. So when we are preparing the trial balance, the debit side and credit side must be same. Suppose if the same will be there, it means that there is a no error. 99% there will be no error. Suppose if it will not tally, it means that somewhere error will be there. At time the accountant will take some steps to that where the error taken place. For that purpose, they will prepare the trial balance. First, for checking the arithmetical accuracy of the accounts, they'll prepare the trial balance. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So when they are preparing the trial balance, there are two methods for preparing the trial balance. One is total method and another method is a balancing method. So under the total method, what they will do means, whenever we are preparing the ledger accounts, no, under this method, what they will do, the debit and credit side totals will be there, no, of each account. When we will prepare the ledger accounts, at the time, whatever the totals will be there of the ledger accounts, that they will take into consideration. Whatever the debit total will be there and whatever the credit total will be there, that they will take into the consideration and they will prepare the trial balance. That is called as a total method. And coming to the balancing method. Under this method, what they will do, the difference of each account, they will be taken into consideration. See, when we'll do the ledger, that time we will get idea that what I'm speaking right now, because still ledger did not came, that's why I did not explain about the ledger. Right? Still ledger did not come to us, no? That ledger problems did not come, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes or no? So when we'll prepare the ledger, that time we'll do the balancing.
You are getting
Ma'am,
confused,
through
ma'am.
ledger only we can find the errors.
1 minute, ma. One example I'll show you.
Ma'am, through ledger only we can find the errors.
1 minute. Like suppose this is the purchase account I'm preparing. Let's take the example that I'm preparing the purchase account.
Okay.
Just roughly I'm showing we are preparing the purchase account. So whatever the purchase entry will be there, we'll do the posting, no?
Yes.
Yes or no? Let's take the example that cash account 5,000, to bank account 10,000. Okay.
Yes.
Suppose buy cash account 2,000. This is the format. Like this, we do the posting in the purchase means whenever we are paying the ledger accounts, like this, we'll do the postings.
Yes.
So after doing this, what we'll do means we'll do the total. Like when I'm doing the total, 10 plus 5 will be 15. The total is coming as 15,000. And
Yes.
when I'm doing the total of this side is coming as 2,000, right?
Yes.
So when we are preparing the ledger accounts, that time what we'll do, we'll do the balancing. Balancing means what? Means now here 15,000 is there, no? Here also
Yes.
15,000 should come. So what I am doing here, I will write it as here by balance carried down.
Yes.
For doing the balancing, what I'll do, I'll write it as by balance
By
carried down.
balance carried
Now here
down.
15,000 is there, no?
13,000.
And minus 2,000 we should do. It is nothing but the amount is coming as 13,000,
Now
and we also
balanced.
change the total as 15,000. Okay. So just
Yes.
now I said under the trial balance, for preparing the trial balance, there are two methods. One is total method and one is balance method, right?
Yes.
So under the total method, what they will do, now whatever total is coming, no? Under the total method, whatever
Yes.
total is coming, this total they will take into consideration while preparing the trial balance. They will
Yes.
follow the total method. Okay.
Yes.
Now one more method is balancing method. One more method is balancing method. Under balancing method, whatever the balance amount is coming, these they will take into consideration. Under the balance method,
Okay.
whatever the balance amount is coming, these they will take into the consideration. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes.
actually, most of the organizations, they will follow the balancing method only.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Now, see, time is not there much. First, let me take the attendance, then remaining part I'll explain. Okay. Okay, ma. So first, girls from Malakpet, raise your hand. Girls from Malakpet, raise your hand. Quick, girls. Quick, girls. Okay, ma. Down your, lower your hands.
Ma'am, 3 girls did not raise from Malakpet branch.
That only, they are sleeping, no? That's why they are not raising the hand, ma. They don't want the attendance. For them, attendance is not important. That's why they are not raising the hand. The lower your hands. Yes, Mana. Girls from Shalibanda, raise your hand. Girls from Shalibanda, raise your hand. Quick, girls.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
after becoming co-host, my this hand went raised hand option went. It's not coming.
Okay, okay, ma. I'll keep your attendance.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Mariam
Ma'am?
didn't raise the hand.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, yesterday I was present, but while you were taking attendance, at that time I was disconnected.
Okay, okay. Okay, ma.
Nazmin Begum.
Okay, okay, ma. Now lower your hands. Now see, when we are preparing the trial balance, you should be remember some points for preparation of the trial balance. What is that means? When we'll prepare the trial balance, it has two sides. One is debit side and one is credit side. Okay. When we are preparing the trial balance, it has two sides. One is debit side and credit side. So under debit, what we have to write, and under credit, what we have to write, I'll tell you. So under debit, what you should do means, under debit, you have to take the expenses and losses of the business and all assets. Whatever the assets, please make a note of this. Assets, expenses and losses. Again, I'm repeating, expenses and losses and assets. You have to debit.
After 14th problem, we have to write theory.
Just these 2 points I asked you to note means somewhere you write, not in the fair notes, because for that I have to give the notes.
Okay.
Okay. Assets, expenses and losses, every time you have to debit. Liabilities, incomes and gains, every time you have to credit. Liabilities, incomes and gains, you have to credit. Over?
Yes, ma'am.
Always, ma'am.
And when we are preparing the trial balance, opening stock, coming to opening stock is nothing but it is a asset. That's why opening stock we have to take it as a we have to take under the debit side. But when we will prepare the trial balance, at time the closing stock will never appear in the trial balance. Otherwise now time is not there, time is finished. I have to take the class. Those who are having the textbook, in page number B23, page number B23 and 24, the format has given, trial balance format has given. That format once you go through, and tomorrow we'll start the problems. Now time is not there for me, that's why I'm not showing the pic, and you can't take the screenshot also. Now those who are having the textbook, no, just please share this page to them. Okay, ma?
We have to write this, ma'am.
Fair notes.
Yeah, fair notes, what you should write means I'll tell. In the fair notes, first 3 lines are there, no, first 4 lines, starting 4 lines. Trial balance is a statement, they have given inverted commas, they have given lines.
Where, ma'am? In which
Page number B22. Page number B22. Page number B22. Inverted commas there, no? 4 lines are there, no? That you have to write. That you have to write. Again, just to write the side heading, that page number B23, you see, page number B23. B23, they have given a trial balance can be prepared in one of the following method.
Yes.
No. Total method, balance method, they have given, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Just you write
Total?
side. Total method and balance method they have given, just you write the side heading, that's it. Okay, and down you see they have given one table, no?
Yes,
table
yes.
with the accounts appearing the trial balance of debit and credit side given, no? That table compulsory you have to draw.
Ma'am, we don't have table.
Yeah.
So debit
and credit balance is there, no? As it is, you have to copy. Okay, ma'am?
And the points also.
Right.
What first point?
No
Trial
point.
balance.
No need. Okay.
Ma'am,
Okay, ma, bye.
First
Bye.
point is
Bye.
trial balance.
Bye, ma'am.